Hey guys, it's Rage. How's it going? Today we're going to be going over some killer Conquest Tactics. This is anti-rush versus anti-rush and Alypillwazaa versus planesight. Let's get this started. It's some killer tactics. Alright, so Ally takes the first move and she starts with Scout up 4. This is to safely control the center of the board and to try and get offensive attacks in the future. A Scout up 4 can attack any other piece on the board with charge, and that is why it is a good move, and it's also in range of the champion, so it's good as well. Her opponent plays Scout up 4 as well, trying to control the center of the board too. And Ally plays another Scout up 4. This is to try and control the board. And her opponent now takes the Scout. And Scout takes Scout. And now, as you can see, there are two attackers here. Well, her opponent has nothing there. And that is not good. So as you can see, they move their foot soldier up 4. And now this is the start of Ally's attack. As you can see, there are two attackers attacking that foot soldier, meaning it's not going to last very long. And you're going to see the plan, as that little picture dictates. She first battle cries out the foot soldier and lures the champion out. Now she can weaken the champion to 400 HP, making it a lot weaker and vulnerable to being charged out by another champion. So as you're going to see here, her plan comes into fruition, and now her opponent is in the crossfires. He just used stoicism, so she's going to chast him, wait a turn, and charge his champion out. As you can see, this is some excellent defense. She's also putting her champions in the corner just in case if he uses battle cry, so she can close off the wall if need be, so he can't charge and weaken her champions. Now as you can see, her opponent doesn't do that. He lets his champion die, which is unfortunate, but there's not really much else he could do. He shouldn't have moved his champion up. That was a major mistake in my opinion. And now he's moving his halberd up, so if Ally charges, the halberd will hit the champion. However, Ally still has stoicism, so that is going to be coming into consideration here. As you can see, his ideal plan would be to battle cry and chast, but he cannot because Ally just used stoicism. So he chasts back, and planesight moves his Scout up. And now Ally just moves her champion down. There wasn't really a big point for this move, in my opinion. So her opponent weakens the champion to 100 HP with a halberd. And Ally decides to go ahead and kill the halberd and chastis the Scout. And with this in mind, she's trying to gain as much material as possible before her champion dies, which is good. And as you're going to see, you can already tell from this game who's going to win in a little bit. As you can see, as the board slowly simplifies, you're going to kind of see who's winning and who's not. So, first we'll take a look at planesight's setup. As you can see, these are the pieces that he has. He has a champion, a halberd, and 3 scouts. Ally, on the other hand, has a foot soldier, 2 halberds, a champion, and 2 scouts. Although she's down a scout, she's up a halberd and a foot soldier. With that being said, it's pretty clear that she's going to win. And when you're up in material, you want to trade down, and this is exactly what's going to happen here. But before we get into the trading down, Ally likes to make games complicated, and she likes to make big flashy moves. So, we're going to see another tactic played by Ally. And this is charge battle crying her opponent's champion. And as you can see, this is going to cause a lot of trouble. So she charges and battle cries, and as you can see, now his champion is 200 HP. This is essential to the game. He doesn't have regenerate, obviously, because this is anti-rush, and he is going to try and counterattack with his champion. Now here is another critical point in the game. Ally defends very well by playing her halberd up 4 spaces. If your halberd is up 3 to 4 spaces, you are blocking in front of your champion. You are blocking your opponent's champion from getting in range of yours without being in range of the halberd's attack. With this idea in mind, as you can see now, he is not going to be able to get in range of her champion. This is because the halberd is blocking that space. So she can freely develop another piece, as she does, and he is going to try and make a desperate attack, trying to kill the halberd. And as you can see, this is just not going his way now. It's just going to go trade down now. So he goes ahead and uses Stoicism, and she uses Chastis, which is a good move. And as you can see, she's waiting a little bit to think of her next move, and she uses Chastis, as I said, and will end her turn. Now, as you can see, she's kind of moving her champion. This is just to try and anticipate if it's a rush, because his opponent might be using Shield Wall right now. She doesn't know, but it's kind of silly because he used it. And now here, his opponent Chastises and Battle Cries. So she cannot kill the champion yet, so she protects her own champion and kills a scout because he put it in range, and she's going to take that scout. So here we can basically speed things up a bit. After the champion takes the other halberd, it is a champion, a foot soldier, and a scout versus 1 halberd and 2 scouts. And basically after this point, it is pretty obvious of who's going to win here. Ally is going to win another scout regardless of what happens here. That is totally fine. It's not really going to change anything. And she chastises the other scout because her opponent made the mistake of moving both of them up with the halberd out of range. Now, as you can see, he chastised back, and now it's pretty clear that Ally is going to win. And what I mean by this is she's not going to be able to do very much. And yeah, he takes the scout, and Ally moves her champion up. Now it's a scout and a halberd versus a foot soldier and a champion, and it doesn't take a genius to know that he's defeated. So he moves the scout up and uses Stoicism. She moves her foot soldier up 4 and uses Chastis. It's basically game over. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope these tactics have helped you out. Halberd up 3, the foot soldier champion weaken attack. It was a beautiful game played by Ally, and I really hope you enjoy. If you liked this video, feel free to leave a like. If you didn't, please feel free to dislike, and I hope you enjoyed. See ya. And one last thing, feel free to comment down below of a setup that you want to see viewed. I will view any setup in the game, guys. Just leave a comment down below of what you want to see. Alright, see ya.